What's going on, guys? Welcome to Frightening Fridays. And in today's video, we are going to react to some scary stuff online that I have found in the internet. Grab some snacks, some hot chocolate drink, and you know what? They feel a little special today. Sprinkle a little bit of marshmallow and enjoy the video. Okay, so our first scary video is titled Girl sa Timba or Girl in the Timba. Timba is basically a small drum. So yeah, a lot of people tend to hide unalive bodies in there. So let's see how this goes.
Decomposing body of a young girl.
Hi, Oddings. Welcome to Stories with Sapphire. I'm your the Sapphire. The following story is loosely based on a true story from the Philippines.
And now, it's story time.
Hey, hey. I like the intro, it's so sick. The timba. Or the drum.
Dala was on her way to first period when she felt that familiar gurgling in her stomach. Perhaps cold leftover pizza wasn't the best idea for breakfast. The 5-minute warning bell resounded through the hallway. Everyone around her began to scurry to their classes. Dala was already on her final strike with Mr. Bautista, her algebra teacher, and didn't want to risk being late again. But there was no way she could hold out for the next 50 minutes, so off she went. The nearest bathroom was for faculty, with an out-of-order sign.
Wait, quick story time. So me and my friend, there was this construction going on. Well, the building was about to be finished, or at least the rooms in there are finished, or like partially finished, but you can use the bathrooms in there. And for some dumb reason, we went in there. The thing was, the faculty was just 5 steps away from where we were, and mind you, there was no lights installed yet. It was already furnished. There were doors, there were already toilet bowls in there. You know, they just needed to paint the entire thing basically. And now we were like just so curious, and we wanted to check what's in there. Next thing we know, we heard a door open, and it's the faculty door. Person who comes out is someone who's very, very strict. And we were inside the freaking bathroom. It felt like a horror movie, cause we didn't know if we were in the women's bathroom or the men's bathroom of the faculty. We just found out that we are at the faculty comfort room. So when he came out, it was at slow motion. I was like, bro, what if he goes in here trying to hold it together and just stay in the dark? Just imagine a pair of eyeballs staring, you know, it's like completely dark, and then there's just 2 eyeballs stacked on each other. It's like those movies where like they're trying to sneak. Anyways, you know, luckily he went to the other bathroom right next to us, and that's when I found out that we were probably in the men's bathroom. So the moment he closed the door and locked it, we were praying that no other faculty members didn't come out, and just left. The thing is, we didn't even pee. We couldn't pee because like we would see each other's thingy if we went there, because it's like those singular bathrooms. So yeah, I generally don't know why we went there. And unlocked memory.
Dala didn't care and ran inside. As Dala sat on the toilet, she looked around the restroom. No wonder it was out of order, she thought. It was an absolute mess. A strange knocking interrupted her train of thought. She glanced around the room until she realized it was coming from the timba. A timba is a giant bucket filled with water that's common in Filipino restrooms. Inside is a smaller bucket called a tabo or kubo that you use to scoop the water, which you then pour into the toilet to flush it. This helps conserve water in areas where there's shortages. The timba in this bathroom, however, was boarded up with wood. The unsettling pattern repeated itself over and over. It was probably the tabo knocking around inside, she figured. When she finished, she walked over to the bucket and began to pry the pieces of wood off of it. There was no tabo inside. Instead, there was a decomposing body of a young girl. Thala raced out of the bathroom. Out of breath, she tried to explain to Mr. Bautista what she just saw. She hurriedly escorted him back to the bathroom. They looked inside the timba and there was no dead body, only water. As you can imagine, Mr. Bautista was not pleased by this massive interruption.
I would have crapped my pants twice. Like, I crapped once. Whew. See the dead girl? I crapped my pants again.
He sent Thala to the principal, and she was given 3 days suspension to cool off. That night, Thala couldn't sleep. All she could think about was that horrific sight. Did she really just imagine it? Did the pizza wreck her that badly? It all felt so
Dang.
real. There was also that eerie knocking. What could that have been? Thala stared at her closet door. There was no way. The knocking continued. Thala crept out of bed and made her way toward the closet. It's just my imagination, she kept repeating to herself. She gripped the handle and threw the door open. The dead girl was staring right back at her. Thala screamed and slammed the door shut. She caught her breath. The room was silent. She opened the door again. The girl was gone. Over the next 3 days, Thala would continue to hear knocking coming from her closet and all throughout her home. It followed her wherever she went. The lack of sleep was making her crankier and groggier. She didn't understand why this spirit was torturing her. When her suspension was over, Thala was so happy to return to school and not be stuck at home with the knocking ghost girl anymore. Focusing on her classes would at least provide a distraction if the ghost continued to haunt her. The sleepless nights had really caught up to her. She was trying her best to focus and stay awake in Mr. Bautista's class. She was safe in here, she kept reminding herself. Thala's vision went blurry just before she heard. Thala jerked in her seat and repressed a scream. Mr. Bautista shot her a warning glance. No, not again. Thala watched as the door creaked open, revealing the janitor. Just coming to empty your trash, he said cheerfully. Thala exhaled a sigh of relief. It was just the janitor. Thala's eyelids were fighting to stay open. It is kind of strange, though, she thought, as her head kept nodding sleepily. What are the odds he would knock just like that? Thala's eyes flung open and her head shot back. The ghost girl was standing right next to her desk, knocking furiously. She pointed at the janitor, the marks around her neck. She gestured back at the janitor's roll of trash bags. Thala began to connect the dots. The body she found was definitely real. She raised her hand. Mr. Bautista, there's something important I need to tell you. The janitor was later arrested for murder, and the girl's spirit was able to move on in peace. It's not always easy to know who the real monster is it?
If you don't want to be kept up at night by a knocking ghost, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Submit your own stories to storieswithsapphire@gmail.com.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so I mean, in a way, there's like a sense of realism. There are oftentimes that teachers doesn't necessarily know how to handle students who's distressed, and oftentimes make it worse, and sometimes do things like this, which is generally disappointing. I cannot entirely hate on them. They're also humans and probably doesn't know what to do, but also some of them are a really piece of crap person in general. I kind of figured that the janitor has something to do with this, because like usually janitors or mga manongs, we call them manongs, Translations of manang is kuya in Tagalog, and in English translation it's a bit loose. I'm not necessarily certain how it's translated in English, but it's like basically an older person or someone who's older than you, usually used for brothers, like older brothers. The manongs or the janitors are the ones who's fixing certain stuffs at school, like light bulb issue, the roof, and oftentimes the toilet. And apparently the toilet is was broken according to the story, so obviously the janitor in there is the one fixing it. And it's just the thing is, like in the previous shot, as you see here that she screamed, and now the same manong as you see here is close to the faculty bathroom, and obviously he knows what's up. Probably when the student was trying to talk to her advisor, he was already packing the dead body elsewhere. That's why they didn't find it. Yeah, oftentimes, usually see, at least majority of the time that when I watch the news, there's like a baby. It's either a baby or a lady or a girl that's like in the timba or a bucket, usually a metal or plastic, and completely sealed. Absolutely disgusting. The thing is, like usually when you hear about these stories, usually it's like gang members who does this, or someone like with a big group, and like they were told to dispatch or get rid of the body. Oh, here it's like there are times it's like a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, or it's just someone that's like close to the person.
Sudah. Aku dah malas nak buang kau.
Okay,
Aku
in
cakap kan,
English translations, I forgot.
kali kau tak dengar kan? Dah aku pergi jalan dah. Tak ada muka kau lagi.
Jeez.
Jalan. Baliklah. Pergilah dengan kawan kau. Baliklah. I tak nak tengok muka you lagi. Tak faham masa apa. Balik. Sorry.
Oh, it was just a stranger.
Sudahlah.
Oh, hell no. Oh gosh darn, one of these doors has a jump scare, bro. Is it stanky? Why is she what is she looking for? Jesus Christ. Someone's gonna be picking up there or down there.
Hello? Adia. Can you please fetch me? Yeah, I had a fight with Abang Zan.
Who's that?
Yeah, he damn annoying. Okay.
Someone's also checking the
No, I
toilet,
just
bro.
need you to come here and fetch me. Yeah, I pay for your Grab. Anything. Yeah, just take taxi, whatever. Just come and fetch me. Okay, bye. No. Sekejap.
there's
Just
someone out there.
come and go. That's it. Yeah, I not going anywhere else after this. I don't want to see his face.
Bro, why is the theme basically of this video is toilets? Okay, this reminds me of back in high school, and I really had to take a number two. I usually do not use public toilets. I cannot sit on there. I find it disgusting. I feel so icky just thinking about sitting on a public toilet. Basically, I had to go, so it was so bad. My friend gave me a tissue and I ran, bro. I ran to the toilet. I don't care if the flag ceremony is about to start. I do not care if I'm gonna be late. I had to take the number two. Now, some geniuses. I already said that the toilet was occupied. When I said that, you guys want to know what they did? These dudes jump to see if there's a gosh darn person in there. First of all, the gosh darn toilet was locked. You should get the memo that someone is using the toilet. Number two, I already yelled there's a person. It's occupied. And yet these guys didn't get the memo. Tell me the freaking head. If this is a spirit, understandable. But if this is a person, screw you.
One favor je, please. I never asked you before, what? Yeah, I'm inside. Yeah. Whatever lah.
Okay, that was her. Wait, no, that's something else. Is she laughing? What's that? Oh my god. She's going through something too. Okay, you don't have to. Jesus.
Ang itchy and sore throat, pwedeng dahil sa virus and bacteria. Kaya hindi na kulang. Dapat new Somyuk Throat Spray. Spray away itchy and sore throat to help stop pain, virus, and bacteria. Try new Somyuk Throat
So the jump scare was an advertisement.
Axe, layer like a legend. Start with a deal skin and finish strong with the Axe Fine Fragrance Collection.
I'm inside.
Either there's a crazy person in there, or whoever we were arguing with, or something else too. Please don't look up. Please don't look up. That's someone scratching there. Someone scratching. She's gonna look up again. She's gonna look up and there's something. Jesus. That's her own hand. Oh! Your phone. Your phone. Oh no, your phone.
Jalan.
You have everything with you, kan?
Ya. Wait. Allah, my phone tertinggal.
Kenapa boleh tinggal?
Tadi tercampak.
Campak, habis?
Okay.
Siapa nak pergi ambil?
Tolong ambil, please.
Asal, kan tolong perempuan.
No. Tadi ada something happen. Can you please go inside?
Tak boleh.
Take for me.
You pergi ambil, cepat.
Okay, but you follow me. Teman I.
Ya.
Okay, you stand here.
Cepat, masuk.
Okay, you call my phone. Call my phone.
Sekejap. Okay. Tolong call ni.
Okay, you keep talking so I know that you're there.
Okay. Hello.
Cakap, keep on cakap.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear my phone.
Just go run and grab it, run and grab it, run and grab it. He's sitting in the toilet, bro.
Continue cakap.
Oh no, it's up there. It's on the other.
Continue. Call lagi.
Where's it? Where's it? You son of a Jeebus, Leebus. Why is she using the water like that? Her costume was not that so scary. Then she did that. Okay, run. Run. Run, 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 run. Cutting bubbalo. It was me. I grabbed the phone. Just run, bro. Run. I won't do what she did where she had to look at the phone. She has to pause. If I hear someone, first of all, if I was a girl and I heard that deep voice and there's obviously like a dude in there, I'm running, bro. I'm running. I ain't looking back. I might get in trouble in there. If it's not a ghost, then there's a dude in there. Second, obviously I already saw it's a ghost. I'll just run. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoys today's frightening Fridays. See you in the next video. Probably a dispatch video.